Hello future doctors, here is another video for you that is from the topic the process of blood clotting. This topic is little messy, or to the point it is little confusing in our NCERT textbook, but after seeing this video all your doubts and queries will be cleared. Please do see this video. First, what happens when we get an injury? For example, a boy is playing in a ground and he gets injured here. After 3 to 8 minutes, we see a brown colored thing. It is a brown colored thing that is formed in his hands. I am a bad artist. I don't draw. It is very messy. I know that. Something brown. What is that brown color thing? So for that we should know what all these things are, and that's all. If you read this, if you understand this, you will know. So when the tissues are injured, they release something which is called thromboplastin, right? Just remember and come this side. And then the platelets, the blood platelets, especially which platelet is involved, that is thrombocyte. Thrombocyte is involved, especially thrombocyte is involved. They release platelet factor 3, which is nothing but thromboplastin. Platelet factor 3 is thromboplastin, right? And these both secrete calcium ions, which activates thrombokinase, which is there in NCERT textbook and sometimes called thrombinase, right? So these both, that is platelet factor 3 is nothing but thromboplastin, right? So actually injured tissues releases thromboplastin and blood platelets releases platelet factor 3, which is nothing but a thromboplastin, and they both supply calcium ions which activate prothrombinase or prothrombokinase, which in turn inactivate heparin, which is an anticoagulant, and it catalyzes this conversion, that is conversion of prothrombin to thrombin, which is done by thrombokinase, which is an enzyme. And this thrombin in turn catalyze the reaction, which is conversion of fibrinogen to fibrin, and fibrin is nothing but a network of thread, and this fibrin along with the blood cells forms a clot, which is nothing but a brown colored thing. So the clot is a brown thing which is formed, and actually it involves 13 processes, 13 steps. One process and 13 steps, and we call it as cascade process. And this cascade process was made into a theory called cascade theory by Macfarlane. Please remember this name, it may be asked. Macfarlane, right? So it is a 13 process here. 13 steps takes place in a simple blood clotting, which takes in 3 to 8 minutes. So again, let us revise for once. Process of blood clotting: injured tissues releases thromboplastin, and the platelets in our body releases platelet factor 3, which is nothing but thromboplastin, and they both release calcium ions, and this activate prothrombinase, which is also known as prothrombokinase, which is given as prothrombokinase in your NCERT, and this inactivate heparin, which is an anticoagulant, so that the coagulation of blood takes place easily, and it catalyzes the conversion of prothrombin into thrombin, that is catalyzed by an enzyme called thrombokinase, and this thrombin further catalyzes the conversion of fibrinogen and fibrin. Fibrin is the network of thread which together with the blood cells forms a clot, which is nothing but the brown colored scum.